guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a pregnancy update. I feel like I have not updated you guys in so long, and that is my fault. Honestly, you guys, it's just been really hectic. To be just completely transparent and honest with you guys, it's been a lot, and a lot has happened throughout my pregnancy, and to be quite honest, it hasn't been very positive. As I progress throughout my pregnancy, I have been feeling sicker and sicker, and I have just not really been up to a pregnancy update for some reason, which I know kind of sucks. The last time I updated you guys, I was 26 weeks pregnant. I'm currently 34 weeks pregnant. I'll be 35 weeks in just a few days. So I am pretty ahead, and like I said, it's been, I think, what, 8 weeks since I updated you guys? It's been 8 weeks. That's 2 whole months that I have not updated you guys on anything. And now that I have a whole lot to update you guys, I've just been miserable. So I want to go ahead and kind of give you guys a rundown of how these 8 weeks have gone for me. I am in my 3rd trimester. Honestly, this pregnancy has been really rough on my body, on me, physically, emotionally. So I am going to link a video of my last vlog that I posted where I go on a huge rant. It's like 18 minutes long. Also, excuse the background noise. Amelia's up and running around the house, and this is the only time I have to film. So if you guys hear her, I'm a mom. There's just not much I can do about that. But, sorry if the noise is distracting. So I do go on a rant in that vlog of a lot of the emotions I've been feeling. I'm going to give you guys more of a condensed version of that whole chit chat I did there. Like I said, I'm going to link it below if you guys want more in depth of what I've been feeling. But I think the main reason I haven't really filmed or picked up the camera in the last 8 weeks when it comes to my pregnancy or talking about my pregnancy is because anxiety has hit big time, you guys. Just the anxiety of not feeling prepared. I have everything I need for her. Like, if she was to be born in 2 weeks, I'm good. I mean, we have her bed set up, we have diapers and wipes and a breast pump. I mean, we are ready to go. I mean, honestly, a baby doesn't even need that many things. We are the ones as humans who complicate everything. Baby needs diapers, a change of clothes, and a roof over their head and food, and I can provide all of that. On that end, I'm good to go, and I know we are fine. But also, I just feel like I have so much going on in my life. I feel like Ethan has a routine. He's in school. I have Amelia with me full time. I don't want to put her into any kind of preschool or daycare. I really don't want to do that. I stayed with Ethan so he started preschool, and I chose to put him in preschool. He didn't have to go, and it was a half-day program last year. And honestly, those 4-5 years I had with him were everything. So I want to give Amelia the same opportunity that he had with me. But also, Amelia is a very different child. She is just very out there, and she can be difficult at times, and there's no shame in admitting that. She is 2. She doesn't know any better. It's not her fault, but every child has their own characteristics, and it scares me a little bit feeling like I won't be in control. It just scares me that I won't be in control, and that my house is always going to be a hot mess, and that my kids aren't going to get the time that they need from me. And it's just kind of that mom guilt that I feel I'm going to get. And that is what scares me a lot. Another thing is I did struggle heavily with postpartum depression with Amelia. I did not have it with Ethan, but I had it with her very badly. I'm not going to get into details because I'm personally not prepared to share that story quite yet on my channel. A lot of my friends and family know about it, but it's just something I still want to keep to myself. But it was a very difficult time in my life. So I am afraid of that reoccurring again with her. And this being my 3rd baby, and I'm already feeling a little bit of anxiety and stress. It kind of scares me, but I am trying to not allow myself to get to that. I'm trying to look out for all the signs. I already know how to kind of pinpoint when I am depressed and all of that, and obviously speak up and ask for help. But it's still something that I'm really afraid of getting this time around. And I feel like that also hasn't let me really relax and enjoy this pregnancy, because I feel like as time gets closer to me having her, the more it kind of scares me. So that's kind of what's been going on with me mentally, emotionally, just a lot of anxiety and a lot of fears. And at first I was very skeptical sharing this with you guys. I don't want in any way to sound negative or like I'm not excited to have a baby or anything like that, because that is not the case, and this should not be taken out of context, because that is not what I'm saying. But I'm human at the end of the day, and I know I'm not the only mom that struggles. And I think we need more videos that talk about the reality of what a lot of women are feeling, instead of just sugarcoating everything. And I wasn't going to share it at first. I kind of wanted to avoid making these videos and kind of just show the happy moments. Even though I am happy and excited, I'm still human and I have fears, and I get mom guilt, and I'm not a perfect mom, and that just scares me. So if you are struggling and you're pregnant and you feel scared and you feel anxiety or stress for whatever reason, just know you are not alone, and you shouldn't feel alone, because I'm going through it right now. And I'm so happy I shared that vlog with you guys a few days ago, because I've gotten so many encouraging messages and I feel so much better. And I think we as women need to encourage each other and motivate each other and be there for each other. So I'm so glad that I have amazing subscribers and followers that are there for me and can totally relate to what I feel and what a lot of other women feel. I'm not the only one. So with that being said, let's get into more of the baby update and what my doctors have told me and all of that. On my 28 weeks of pregnancy, I did have to get the glucose test, and I've always passed with my last two, and I failed the 1 hour one with Eloise, and that kind of sucked. I was actually really scared. I did not want to be diabetic, and I don't know, I don't really know much about it, so it really scared me. And I posted about it on my Instagram, and you guys were super kind and reassuring and told me that a lot of women actually don't pass the 1 hour test, which I was never aware of, because I've always passed mine, but I didn't. And I had to take the 3 hour test, which was horrible, you guys. I don't wish this on anybody. I felt so sick for the 3 hours of taking that test. I honestly wanted to die. It's basically, if you guys haven't taken the glucose test, or you haven't had a child, or you are pregnant and you haven't had to take it yet, I don't mean to scare you. This is just my experience. A lot of women actually don't complain about it. I have been sick this entire pregnancy, or at least the entire half of this pregnancy. I've been super sick. So I'm just probably more sensitive to it, but it's like a sugary soda drink. It's like a soda almost. It's super sugary. It's kind of like a Hawaiian punch, I want to describe it, but like 10 times the sugar. And you can't eat anything, so the only thing you're taking in is the drink, and that was just horrible. And the last hour of the test, I felt like I was gonna throw up, and I was struggling. Thankfully, I passed the test pretty well. I do not have gestational diabetes, and I'm really happy about that, because I know that it can be really risky and dangerous, but also very manageable. So I'm just glad I did not have to go through that, because that would not be fun. So that was kind of a little bump on the road that scared me for like a week and a half of not knowing if I had it or not. Another thing that I had been feeling before my next appointment, so I want to say after 30 weeks, I started feeling very out of breath, very heavy. And when I say heavy, I mean, obviously this is my third baby. I'm going to show more. I'm going to be bigger. A lot of the times with multiple pregnancies, the more babies you have, the sooner you show, the bigger you carry, and all of that. For everyone it's different, but that's just kind of how it is. And I know I was going to show quicker, and I know that I was going to gain weight faster and all of that, but I just felt like I was like 50 weeks pregnant. I don't know how to explain it, but I felt super huge, felt so pregnant, and I felt so out of breath, and I still do. I couldn't sleep well at night. I couldn't toss and turn without being in pain, because I do get round ligament pain, and when I stay too long in one position and then turn, it hurts. not fun. So I have to get my husband to help me sometimes. I am peeing literally 4 to 5 times at night, so I don't get much sleep. They say, a lot of people say, take advantage and get as much sleep as you can, but it's really hard to get sleep when you're constantly waking up to use the bathroom, because then it takes me like a good 5 minutes to get comfortable again and fall back asleep. So that has been very uncomfortable, but I know that's very normal and that can happen. But this may be a little TMI, but I think that goes without saying. It is a pregnancy update and I'm pregnant, and this is just facts, you guys. This is what happens. I have been releasing some of my mucus plug throughout these, I want to say these 2 weeks. It's not a lot, but it's very uncomfortable. I have mentioned it to my doctor and she says that it should be normal as long as I don't like have, you know, fluid coming out or a ton of fluid or contractions that are consistent. So far we're good. I have had a ton of Braxton Hicks contractions. They are a little bit more on the painful side, and I think it's just because this is my 3rd baby. I think that's just because the final countdown has begun and everything just feels very uncomfortable for me right now. And I'm just waiting to have this baby. But the last update of this pregnancy is that I am more than likely going to get induced at 39 weeks. The reason they want to do that is because I did have a rapid labor with Amelia and they just don't want that to happen again. And my doctor just feels that it's safer to have a scheduled date to induce me, and that way I'm not super miserable and uncomfortable, and we have a set schedule and a date where I will be on the hospital and he will be able to deliver her for me. I am very nervous about being induced. I still haven't decided if I'm going to do it. I'm probably going to make that final decision once I hit 37 or 38 weeks just to set a date. But I am nervous about it. I've never been induced, but I've heard kind of good stories and also bad stories. But I think that just goes with any pregnancy. Everyone's going to have a different experience, so I can't base my fears on what other people's experiences have been. But I still can't help but get a little bit nervous. I just hope that it'll be good. I won't be in labor for like 100 hours. Another thing is, on my last appointment, which was at 33 weeks, so last week, they did take measurements of my belly, and my doctor wants me to go in next week for an ultrasound because the baby is measuring pretty large. She says she's measuring about 2 to 3 weeks ahead, and it's a little bit concerning for her, especially since they already want to induce me. At 39 weeks, a larger baby can be a little bit dangerous. So I just want to make sure that she's okay, that she has enough amniotic fluid. So I am 34 weeks pregnant, but according to her measurements, I was measuring 37 weeks. And I have actually not gained a lot of weight throughout my pregnancy. It's all been her. But she was saying that it could just be a lot of things. It could even be the way my uterus is positioned or how she's positioned, and not necessarily that there's anything wrong with her. So we're gonna have an ultrasound just to confirm that she's doing okay and she's not rapidly gaining a lot of weight or getting really big, because if that's the case, they may have to move up my induction date to 37 or 38 weeks. So I'm really nervous about that ultrasound next week, you guys. I just hope it's not like anything crazy or anything like that, but we'll see. I just want her to be healthy and I want her to be okay, and I want her to stay in here as long as she can, because I know that is the best for her, but I also want to make sure she is safe in there. So if doctors recommend her out of there by 37, 38 weeks, I obviously am going to do what the doctors recommend. But we'll see. We'll just see. I'll have more answers next week. I did want to go ahead and answer just a few questions you guys had asked me. I asked you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram, because since I had not been on here for a while talking about my pregnancy, in case you guys had any questions, I could answer them. Okay, so I'm just going to answer a few of the questions. Someone asked me, did you get any morning sickness? Yes, I did. I did get morning sickness and it sucked. But I want to say I didn't start getting my sickness till like after 10, 11 weeks. I don't remember. I'll have to look back. But yeah, Someone else asked, with any of your pregnancies, have you experienced wrong ligament pain? If so, what helps? Yes, I have experienced it with all 3 of my pregnancies, and I still don't know what helps. So if anyone knows what helps with wrong ligament pain, let me know in the comments, because you will be answering both of us, because I have no idea. Someone else asked, will this be your last baby? Yes, this is our last baby, you guys. We are done after this. No more kids. I know in my heart I'm finished. I have this like relief inside of me where I know I'm done, and this reassurance that I know that I'm finished having kids. With Amelia, I thought I was done, but I always knew in the back of my mind that I may have another one. So this is for sure it. I am finished. And then I'm gonna answer 2 more questions. Will you be doing a birth vlog? I'm going to try, you guys. I hope I can. I want to so badly, but I also don't know how things are gonna go. I'm gonna try to have my camera charged and my SD cards ready to go, and extra batteries, or an extra battery to go, because I don't have that many. But I'm gonna definitely try to film that for you. I hope I can. The idea and my goal is to be able to have a birth vlog for you guys. But yes, let's see. But hopefully, yes, more than likely, yes, I want it to be nice and beautiful and all that, but we'll just have to see how that goes. And this is a pretty personal question that I was asked. Sex while pregnant, yes girl or hell no? Hell no. I'm just being honest. I'm so uncomfortable that at this point I don't want any kind of physical interaction or touch or anything, and my husband's super understanding about that. Towards the end of your pregnancy, I know a lot hormones are going on, and I know some women do crave having sex and some don't. I'm just don't. No. I'm tired, I'm uncomfortable, and I just don't enjoy it right now. But I don't know, we'll see. If I am overdue, maybe I will start having sex to get this baby to come. But that is all the questions, you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this pregnancy update, even though it was just me ranting about how uncomfortable and miserable I feel. But it's just the reality, and you guys have requested this video for a while. I'm gonna be doing one more update before she's here, hopefully, fingers crossed. So this is my second to last update of this pregnancy, and it's bittersweet. I'm gonna show you guys my belly really quick. So this is my belly. Excuse the shirt, it's a little bit stained. I was washing dishes. See? Yeah. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys can give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling, if you're pregnant or if you're trying to get pregnant or whatever the case may be. I would love to connect with you and chat with you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!